everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share something really close to my heart, what I wish I knew before starting my first job. If you are a fresher or someone who's just about to step into the professional world, this video is for you. Starting your first job is a huge milestone filled with excitement and nerves. I still remember how clueless and overwhelmed I felt on my first day. If I had known some important lessons earlier, I would have saved myself a lot of stress and frustration. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive into some valuable tips and advice that will help you navigate your first job with more confidence and ease. When you finally land your first job, it's easy to imagine that things will be similar to college or internships, where learning feels safe and mistakes don't cost much. But the truth is, your first job is a whole different ballgame. There's pressure to perform, meet deadlines, and contribute to real business goals. The possibilities are more serious and the environment is less forgiving. I used to expect that I'd quickly find my footing, but it took time to adjust to the office culture and professional expectations. The key takeaway is don't expect your first job to be easy or perfect. It's okay to feel overwhelmed because this is where real growth begins. Embrace the challenge and allow yourself room to learn. When I look back, one of the most important lessons I learned was that attitude trumps skills when you are starting out. You might be nervous because you don't have all the technical knowledge yet, but employers value a positive, willing to learn mindset. Being open to feedback, showing eagerness to take on new tasks, and maintaining a respectful, proactive attitude will get you noticed much faster than just technical prowess alone. I met people who weren't the best at their jobs initially, but grew quickly because they stayed curious and humble. So if you're feeling insecure about your skills, focus on bringing your best attitude every day. That will open doors that help you develop faster than you imagine. Your first job will push you beyond what you are used to, whether that means handling tasks outside your job description or navigating new kinds of pressure. It's natural to want to stick to what feels safe, but the real growth happens when you say yes to challenges even when you are unsure. I was hesitant to take on difficult assignments at first because I feared failure, but I realized that stepping out of my comfort zone was necessary to learn new skills and gain confidence. Even if you fail or make mistakes, it's a valuable experience. Your managers expect you to make some errors. What matters most is your willingness to try and improve. So embrace discomfort as a sign that you are growing. In college, it was mostly about your grades and individual effort, but in the professional work, building good relationships is just as important as doing your job well. I made the mistake of focusing solely on tasks and neglecting relationships, which slowed my growth. Your coworkers, seniors, and even support staff can become your biggest allies. They can help you navigate office politics, provide mentorship, and open doors for opportunities. Being friendly, approachable, and genuinely interested in others' work creates a supportive environment. Don't wait for others to reach out. Take an effort to connect, even if it feels awkward at first. Those connections will make your life more enjoyable and your career smoother. When I started my first job, I thought working longer hours meant I was being productive. But I quickly learned that productivity is about working smart, not just hard. Time management means prioritizing your tasks, understanding deadlines, and knowing when to say no. Using tools like calendars or simply a task list can help you organize your day. More importantly, learn to break big tasks into smaller steps and focus on one thing at a time. Avoid multitasking because it often reduces efficiency, and don't forget to take breaks. Burnout is real and especially common for freshers trying to prove themselves. Managing your time well helps you stay calm, meet deadlines, and enjoy your work. When you are new, it's tempting to stay quiet, thinking you should only listen and follow instructions. But clear and confident communication is one of the most valuable skills you can develop early. If you don't understand a task, ask questions. If you are struggling, reach out for help. If you have ideas or suggestions, share them respectfully. Silence can lead to mistakes and misunderstandings, so speaking up can actually save you time and trouble. I wish I'd learned sooner that expressing yourself professionally not only helps you do your job better, but also builds your confidence and reputation. Feedback can sometimes feel like criticism, especially when it's about something you worked hard on. But learning to see feedback as a gift rather than an attack is crucial for your growth. Your seniors and managers want to help you improve. They are not trying to put you down. When you receive feedback, try to listen without getting defensive. Ask questions if something isn't clear and show that you're making an effort to improve. Early in my career, I struggled with this, but once I shifted my mindset, my performance and relationships improved dramatically. Professionalism isn't just about punctuality, it's a combination of how you behave, communicate, and fulfill your responsibilities. Some habits like meeting deadlines, dressing appropriately, and respecting others' time and opinions adds up. When I was new, I underestimated the impact of these little things, but they actually build your reputation and trustworthiness. Being reliable, polite, and consistent sets you apart and shows that you take your job seriously. Over time, these habits open doors to better responsibilities and promotions. Starting salaries can sometimes feel disappointing, especially if you had high expectations. It's natural to compare your pay with peers or feel frustrated, but don't let your salary define your value or potential. In the beginning, focus more on learning and skill building than just the paycheck. The money will grow as you gain experience and prove your worth. Also, be smart with your finances. Create a budget, save wherever you can, and avoid unnecessary spending. This balance will reduce stress and help you build a solid foundation for the future. It's easy to get so wrapped up in your first job that you forget you are more than your work. Your job is a part of your life, not your entire identity. Maintaining hobbies, social connections, and self-care routines outside work keeps your mind fresh and reduces burnout. When I focused too much on work early on, I felt exhausted and uninspired. Remember, a balanced life makes you more productive and happier in the long run. Freshers often feel pressure to say yes to every task to prove their dedication. While enthusiasm is good, overcommitting leads to stress and poor quality work. Learning to say no politely and wisely is essential. If your plate is full, communicate your limits clearly rather than silently struggling. Saying no is about managing your workload responsibly, not avoiding effort. However, be open to tasks that help you grow, but don't take on everything at once. This balance protects your mental health and ensures your work stays high quality. Your job will teach you a lot, but the best professionals never stop learning. Invest time outside work in reading books, taking online courses, or practicing new skills relevant to your career. Technology and industries evolve fast, so continuous learning keeps you competitive and confident. I once thought job experience alone would be enough, but ongoing learning expanded my horizons and helped me grow faster. Treat your career as a marathon where constant learning fuels progress. Nobody expects you to be perfect, especially in your first job. Mistakes are inevitable and fearing them will only hold you back. Instead of avoiding errors at all costs, accept that they are part of the learning. When you make a mistake, own it, analyze what went wrong, and fix it quickly. This mindset shows maturity and builds trust. Everyone respects someone who learns from failures and keeps improving. Having a mentor can be a game changer. A mentor is someone experienced who can offer guidance, advice, and support when you face challenges. You don't have to find a perfect mentor immediately. Sometimes a senior colleague, manager, or even a friend can help you navigate tricky situations. Mentors provide valuable insights that you won't find in manuals. I wish I had sought mentorship sooner because it would have accelerated my growth and confidence. Starting a new job can sometimes feel like an uphill battle, and it's easy to get discouraged. That's why celebrating small wins is important. Every time you complete a task, learn something new, or receive positive feedback, take a moment to acknowledge your progress. These little celebrations keep you motivated and remind you that you are moving forward. When I started, I didn't appreciate my small achievements enough, but later I realized they were stepping stones to bigger success. So that's my honest take on what I wish I knew before starting my first job. If you are a fresher, remember that it's okay to be nervous and make mistakes. Stay curious, be patient with yourself, and focus on growing not just professionally but as a person. If you found this video helpful, share it with someone who could benefit from it. Also, tell me in the comments what's one thing you wish you knew before starting your first job. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep growing.